All right, guys, so today we are going to show you guys how to weld for cheap on
Flux
the
core welding.
Harbor Freight $100 flux core welder. This is a very controversial welder, so we're just gonna kind of show you how to use it. And yes, we know there's guys out there with like 20 plus years of experience that are gonna shit on us for using this and shit on our techniques and everything. So
I'm just gonna do what I can and try to make it work. Try to give pointers as well, because it's for cheap. It's for a reason.
yeah, this is it. This is welding for cheap, not welding on a $5,000 Miller. Welding on a $90 Harbor Freight welder. So Dylan here is going to show you guys different types of welds and how to do said types of welds.
I have to hold it myself actually right here. Do we have any gloves? 'Cause
I had gloves and they're right here.
okay, first things first is like safety gear. Got the goggles, got the gloves. Flux core welding produces a lot of slag. And
Lots of slag.
I'll burn the piss out of you. Alright, we've got a steel brush. And honestly, you just want to have nice clean metal because the flux inside the filler metal comes to the outside. You don't want it to be shit when you start it. And then in between welds, every time you restart, you're going to want to clean up the bead that you left.
Here he goes, the mad scientist.
Before starting your weld, because there's no atmospheric shielding gas, you're going to want to have it just a little bit longer so that the flux can make its way out to the top of the weld.
What's this kind of weld that you're doing now?
Honestly, if I could remember, I'm just going to call it a parallel weld since they're right next to each other. It's going to be filling in between the crease. Alright, so I'm going to start with a tack and see how I do.
You missed.
I missed.
Yeah.
I don't like these fucking goggles.
I can tell. But hey, we need them. Safety first here. On the cheapo cheap. I'm gonna see what this, because I can't see it, so I'm just gonna stick the camera in this welding mask.
Am I even on it? I can't.
You're not on it. I will
Put this on it.
hold on, your metal isn't straight now. You need to hold this end.
Honestly, we need something to hold it on there.
I will do this with my eyeballs closed right now. I will hold, you know what, here. Hold this for a second, and I'll hold it with the wire brush.
Perfect.
Here's our solution. Dude, that's the struggle of the Harbor Freight welder.
That is the struggle of the Harbor Freight welder.
You'll melt my damn gloves. That's a pretty mean bead for a Harbor Freight welder, though. Look at all the slag.
It's not that bad, honestly, for my first time using a flux core. It penetrated nicely.
It did. It looks good, too. It's not a bubbly ass fucking gross weld.
Well, there it is. That's
The parallel
the
weld.
parallel weld.
Whatever
The hell you would like to
You're
call
melting
it.
my gloves, guy.
We should invest in a table.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But this is on the cheap, dude. The garage floor is the perfect place.
It's nice and flat. Can never go wrong. Get these back on my skull.
Matt, can you fucking try and fix those goggles? The hinge came apart. Harbor Freight, yo.
Okay, one of the things to remember when doing this is that the slag is going to make it so you want to pull it. You don't want to push into it because there's no shielding gas.
Can we get these now? Thanks.
I'm gonna go all the way around.
Yeah.
So we can show them.
I'm gonna put the goggles on the camera.
You're gonna want to clean every time you weld, in between starting again, because the flux is on the outside of the bead, and it'll just contaminate the whole new weld when you start.
Wanna hold that right there? I heard it melt through.
Push that really high.
Put it on see that fucking switch, dude? Min and max.
Alright, well.
Busted a hole through it.
I guess max is pretty high. Fill it?
Fill it, dude.
I'll be able to fill this only if the minimum setting is low enough.
The minimum setting's pretty low.
Okay.
Just work off of the weld that you already have. Don't.
I'm just gonna go from the fat one and bridge weld it.
I'm gonna try and get the camera in there.
It's still just melting more.
No, you started
Is
filling
it?
it a little bit, yeah.
Let's keep going.
There it is, filled.
So much wire in that.
I know. You gotta let that fucker cool down. It honestly doesn't look that bad.
For anyone that's never welded before, don't quench it. It'll make the weld very brittle and it'll probably crack on whatever you're building. This bar stock is just a little thin.
Yeah, it's pretty
Usually
thin.
this is what, 16-inch thick? It's very thin.
There's a sticker somewhere.
16 gauge.
We're running .035 wire in this welder, if anyone's wondering. Not the stock .30 or whatever the fuck it comes stock with.
Melting it again.
On low?
Yeah.
No, you did a good one.
See it gapped up a little bit at the end there.
Watch out, don't put it on the wood. We're using
Let this cool off. Let's try to show
that T.
a nice T-weld. So generally we would have a magnet for this, but we forgot to get one. And this is Haggard Garage, so we're gonna have Matt Papa hold it while I tack weld it. For a nice T-weld, you're gonna want to tack weld all four corners to make sure it's nice and lined up, because you do want a 90 degree. And say you don't have your magnet, it's a good way to double check it. You could snap it off and restart your weld if necessary. Let's see. I think we got us a nice solid T.
That is so solid, dude. Nice.
All right, so this metal's a little thin, so I'm not gonna fill in all four edges. I'm just gonna do a couple so you can see. I don't want to keep melting metal. Oh. Clean it up again before you restart a weld on top of flux, because you'll have a contamination and bubbles and nastiness.
I'm not gonna move it until you pass the second side.
So I'm gonna turn it up to max to ensure penetration in the weld.
So the welder is now on max. That's definitely penetrated. No, dude.
I missed completely.
You missed, yeah. You put the beat up a little bit too high.
Soiled it.
Lay it flat.
Soiled it.
It's a little easier to
You soiled it.
weld facing down. All right, so I missed that one. I'm gonna clean it up and just redo it for you guys. Choppy. Let's go to the clean side. What is it? For a MIG, the general length you want out is about between a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch. For the flux core, it's a little bit longer, 3/4 inch probably.
Can you see with this in the way?
Yeah, it's just hard to start it.
Oh, it fucking burnt my knee pretty
It
bad.
burnt my shoes.
You motherfucker, dude.
I did that again.
Brush is right there. Oh, that burning glove reeks, dude.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna try to get inside that.
That looks real good. Where's the brush?
Clean this up so you can have a look at a good weld on here.
What would you say went wrong with the other two?
These two here on the side, I know for a fact is because I was too close and it was splattering too much. These are the, like little pieces of the wire were on here. I had to rip them off. But this one here is nice and shiny. Nice. You can see the overlap too. You want that?
Looks like a penny roll, dude. That looks real good.
Then we've got this one. First ever with a flux core welder. Did what I could, got penetration. You can see the slag. If you don't like it, clean it off with the grinder. And you got this butt weld. Again, not the prettiest, but for demonstration purposes.
Honestly, they're probably really. Let's test the durability of the tee. Just fucking whack it on something. How tight is that? Whack it against the jack. Did it move at all? Absolutely no fluctuation.
I don't know. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Pretty solid.
It's nothing. It's hot as shit.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Little demonstration on the Harbor Freight welder. Like we said, it's not the best welder. We don't have the best techniques. We're not 20 plus year welders.
No,
This
but-
is
but safety first. So gloves, goggles, steel brush to clean in between welding and to clean the metal before you start your weld. Make sure you understand the settings on here. You want nice high voltage for thicker metal, quicker wire speed at that point too, so it doesn't fall in and melt the hole. And you have it. Butt, parallel, and T-weld, I guess we'll call it.
butt, parallel, T-weld. All right, guys. So now we're gonna watch Matt Papa weld on the Harbor Freight welder. All right, so here we have the 01 of Matt Papa about to lay some beads down with the Harbor Freight welder. Let's see what he can do.
Matt, make sure you pull it, don't push it.
You keep fucking me up here there, Lewis.
That's the mad scientist crouch position. Not bad, to be honest.
It was junk, dude. Look at it.
Dude, that's honestly the best you can get with a Harbor Freight welder.
That's not bad, look at
That's
it.
pretty good.
It's nice and overlapped. You didn't miss completely like I did twice.
Yeah. I blame that purely on the goggles.
The goggles are fucked.
We need one pair of nice
A helmet.
automatic darkening ones.
A helmet.
Dude,
a hood.
Fucking whatever it's
A
called.
hood, you fucking told
It's
us.
too fancy for us. Shit, where's those other goggles? That's actually pretty impressive with the Harbor Freight welder.
Here, hold it with this.
Please don't melt my gloves.
I'm not even gonna touch them with it. That's junk.
No, honestly,
no
look at
bullshit,
this.
dude. That's good.
Get that off there. Look at that, guys.
It
Nice
was so much
penetration.
worse than MIG, dude.
Who would have known that Matt Papa's actually secretly a welder?
When we get a MIG
I-
welder, we'll
I used to
revisit
sit
the
at home.
Yeah, we're
welding
gonna-
tutorial.
Yeah,
I used to sit at home at my dad's TIG and just fucking sit there all day.
that's honestly pretty good. To, like,
Let me
Jesus Christ.
It's just an understanding thing. Like, I'm used to shielding gas, so it's a little confusing to realize
Yeah.
that the shield is inside the tube, or inside the wire.
The flux life.
Yeah. It's a tubular wire, so it's gonna have like, if you look at it under a microscope, you see two rings.
I hope it doesn't burn the sticker.
Fuck it.
Oh, it's gonna burn the sticker. It's gonna smell horrible.
I burnt worse.
Yeah. Paint. Yeah, I weld through paint. I was too lazy to do it. I would just stand up one spot to get it started. Just dude. It stunk so bad. Yeah, clean it off before you restart welding on the same spot.
I'm gonna fucking get in real close and observe your technique with these fucking wretched goggles. Look at that, dude. Jesus Christ.
He's not bad at all.
The 01 of Matt Papa. Low-key welder right here. So there you guys have it. Harbor Freight, Chicago Electric, $100 welder. We just showed you that although
can
it
be
is
done.
junk, although it is junk, it can be done, and the welds aren't like, if they penetrate, it's gonna be strong.
Very
So
strong. I wouldn't put it past this thing. gonna have to make our seat brackets for the van.
Oh yeah. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more.